Two were Fiends. They went to plenty of events, but actually talking with Mudomo before this set, he and Klaatu have met 4 times, but he has never beat Klaatu. So Mudomo is down 0-4, and he is feeling pretty good. He thinks he's playing well, but he is very nervous about playing as Klaatu just because, like, one, he has not got the W, and 2, Olimar is one of those characters that's very hard to go ahead and deal with. Even this is a Pichu saying that.
Yeah, and it's interesting because the way that Mudomo's preferred style is he like kind of dance trotting right outside of your range and just trying to whiff punish over and over again. But especially not only Olimar with his zone control is like, fine, dance over there and I'll keep throwing Pikmin at you. But then you have like Klaatu's boldness in the close combat where he's not scared of Pichu. He has the up smash. He knows that what his options are right afterwards, and he's good at picking out what his opponent does in response to it hitting their shield.
Exactly. I mean, Klaatu is number 2 in our region for a reason. He has been able to go and pick up plenty of wins this past season, and even at Genesis, and then even just locally in region, he has just been on a tear.
Yes. Right now he's looking like he's a little bit lost on that platform. You just see him throwing out these purple smashes for self-defense. Finally makes his way down, though, and I actually do think that that amount of patience is really important to show against Pichu because you have like just the F-tilt coming out at any moment can potentially end your life. So Mudomo evens out the stocks, but again, this is Pichu against Olimar, so 55% if Klaatu manages to find himself another purple, which is soon because he just has a white right now.
But he's going to go ahead and get that blue, grab the up throw, going to take that stock. Klaatu sitting pretty, a stock lead, and only sitting at 8%, 16 after the whistle.
Gonna catch that landing. That was such a good sniff out by Klaatu. He saw Mudomo jump up and try to nair to get the Pikmin off him, which means the landing follows right afterwards. That is unfortunate, though.
Yeah, he ends up getting caught under Stadium. It looks like he overshot it just a tiny bit, tried to go ahead and angle it back up, but unfortunately, you can't do that here.
Yeah, he just got bonked right underneath. And that's a location made for Pokemon, right? And like they didn't even engineer it right for agility to make it back on. That's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'd be a salty trainer.
You have to realize Pichu's not evolved. He still got a long way to go. He didn't learn anything yet. there are 2 evolutions he still needs to go through.
We'll never see Raichu in Smash, I don't think.
No, I highly doubt it. Oh, well, I think a Alolan Raichu is a assist trophy, isn't it? Or one of the Pokemon, honestly?
I don't play with items. I don't know.
Well, you don't like having fun, obviously.
No, evidently I don't.
Oh my, wow, double. You know who's having fun right now? Klaatu going with a double up smash, quick 42 on him.
I've seen it so many times, but I still laugh every single time. Just somebody here's just a bunch of up smashes in neutral, and it's optimal damage. Let's go.
All right, this is a good opportunity for Mudomo, and I think really the off stage is where he needs to excel. When he gets Klaatu off there, you just need to harass him. Do not make it easy for him to get back to that stage.
And that's what Mudomo is looking to push here at the ledge. It's also interesting that Klaatu didn't ban this stage, because ordinarily the common convention is you want to ban the flatter stages against Pichu. One of the big things is that because there are no platforms, nothing gets in the way of lightning loops or his confirms with Thunder. And it also can be a little bit easier to land against them, and you don't have to deal with the Thunder Jolts covering like all of the neutral space. But I think Klaatu just is hoping to get just as much off of the juggles because he's able to find these grabs.
There, Klaatu trying to go ahead and keep up the momentum right now. There we have one more out smash. I'm surprised he didn't go for the second one this time around, but end up going for that upper, and Mudomo is going to make him pay with that Thunder.
I think it has to do with the rage factor that was on Klaatu there, because he was at like 120%. And this is Pichu, where like those slight differences actually wildly change their combos because he's so much lighter than Jigglypuff.
Mudomo had the white Pikmin on him, but Mudomo still hitting these buttons, getting it off of him. And one adjustment that I am seeing from Mudomo, especially at the ledge when Klaatu is recovering, he's actually just neutraling the purple Pikmin that's coming right at him, putting out a hitbox, so that way he's not putting up his shield and stuck in, frame disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. And that way you also can like have an active hitbox out as well, which is nice. But Klaatu picking up the jump from the ledge.
Still more up air, taking that stock, and yes, no, G-Pick, he is sitting at 27%, and Klaatu is just rolling at the moment.
Yeah, like the thing that's scary is this is about the same deficit we saw in the previous game, right before the SD from Mudomo. So it is going to be up to like him to really put it into gear if he wants to at least bring it to a 1-1. He's trying to at least make coming down from that platform as scary as possible. We see just the wall of back airs coming out, but Klaatu still finds the gap, touches ground just fine. And yeah, we have the Thunder Jolt again because there's no way to get around it. Just covers Klaatu's landing and helps set up Mudomo for a grab, but he can't find anything off of that.
I think really the only thing that Klaatu could do about these Thunder Jolts is exactly that. Just toss out a Pikmin to go ahead and eat it. You still have another 2 to try to work with to go ahead and get a stock or even rack up that damage.
But what?
Excuse me?
He plucked the purple and up smash.
And then up smash to me. That was frame perfect.
Yeah.
And like, I need this.
And the thing that made that so scary is that like the last Pikmin that we saw Klaatu have was another purple, right? So in our head it's like, oh yeah, white comes next, and or red comes next, right?
We're good.
Yeah, everything's gonna be fine. But no, it must have been the blue that was the last one that was plucked out. Everybody forgot. So here's the purple, immediate up smash right afterwards. And I got hit by that too.
You know, honestly, I don't even know if it mattered which Pikmin came out since they were on the platform and it's Pichu.
That's true. That is true. But it is by far the most violent.
Yeah, no, definitely.
For the rat.
I mean, Monique came out, make sure that stock was gone. But
yeah,
we're gonna go into game 3 right now. It is looking rough for Mudomo at the moment, but we are going to FD instead of Kalos this time around. No platforms to work with.
So this should actually make Klaatu's recovery harder because he's not going to be able to float to those platforms like we saw both him do in this set and Jabe do in his set against Void. So ideally, Mudomo would be able to push that more, and he has been so far, getting about twice the percent on Klaatu that he has. The real question is just making sure he can find these openings in neutral, and I think the Thunder Jolts have been really coming through, especially following them with that F-tilt, which provides a lot of option coverage.
Well, there goes the back air, but unfortunately just drags him down, but it doesn't matter. Gonna get that up throw leading into the Thunder.
Mudomo only at 58%, looking so strong in this game.
Klaatu tossing out these Pikmin, but there we have a fantastic whiff punish from Mudomo, allowing those jabs to come out, immediately grabbing him afterwards.
Yeah, just having a lot of control over his movement. I think what he needed was that momentum from that stock he just took, because now you see him actually dancing into Klaatu's threat space with no fear, just knowing that, okay, yeah, he might press a button, but that's fine, because I'm about to make him whiff.
Oh, beautiful whistle right there, eating that hit and making Mudomo pay with that up air.
Yeah. Mudomo's still in a very strong position, and it doesn't seem to have slowed down his mentality either.
No, definitely not. He just understands. I'm Pichu. Sometimes I just die.
That's the Pichu life. You just have to. You're burning the candle from both ends. But then the rewards.
One more stock is going to be gone. Yes, the rewards, the banquet right there.
Can I punish that?
I completely forgot that F-tilt just trips you at lower percents. I'm just so used to seeing it at high percents when it kills.
It does everything. It's always good.
So it's a fantastic utility move.
Just leaping over the zoning attempts by Klaatu too, just using a multi-hit attack, beating out multiple Pikmin, and then still landing on him. Klaatu just kind of, Mudomo rather, taking advantage of Klaatu seeming a little bit flustered now.
Forward though, sending him right back off stage, going with that down air attempt. Oh my goodness, the forward smash. That connected, that stock was going to be gone, G-Pick.
Mudomo trying to capitalize on Klaatu just kind of coming up from the ledge without high commitment.
Great recognition right there from Klaatu, throwing out that purple to get rid of the Thunder Jolt, and he ends up punishing him with another back air. Yeah. Klaatu sitting at 112. You know, this is not out of the realm of possibilities. Oh,
especially with double
he not lock?
I think it has to do with the rage that Klaatu has, or also Pichu just being so light that the knockback he takes is too much. But like the thing is, if that comeback's gonna happen again, we do have that double purple. Oh, it's
barely off the mark. Klaatu gonna land that forward smash. Mudomo now sitting at 72%.
This is the last hit game. This is now a last hit game. 96% against 2 purples. If this purple connects correctly,
but there is the backer out of shield, and Mudomo gonna get it, getting himself on the board.
Yeah, having that patience to just have that shield up, know that because Klaatu wants to close out this game, he wasn't gonna run up and grab with that purple Pikmin because there's no throw off of that gets him the kill, and he can pluck other Pikmin, but then they won't be as reliable in taking Pichu's stock, so he wants to stay at that single purple rotation. So holds up his shield, blocks the F smash, and then knows that he can just connect the back air right afterwards. Very good stuff.
Yeah, so Mudomo gonna go ahead and get that game there, but now he has to deal with 2 straight counter picks from Klaatu possibly.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw how hard that could be with our previous set. Making the reverse 3-0 happen is really, really hard. The opponent has put themselves in such a strong buffer position, not just in terms of counterpick stages, but I mean, they've also just been playing you for the past 3 games. There's maybe things that they haven't had to exploit yet because they've had such a comfortable lead.
Yeah, I mean, Mudomo was the one that had to adjust to get himself on the board there in Game 3, but now Klaatu has 2 games for himself to adjust to go ahead and win this set.
Yeah. Klaatu actually going for a lot of pivot grabs, just looking to cover as much ground space as possible because he doesn't want to get like whiffed out again by Mudomo, rather be baited out into whiffing.
Klaatu opening up to a very sizable lead, but here we have Mudomo just fighting back immediately, and wow, down sending in a very awkward position, but it doesn't matter. The up smash just going to clean it up.
Just catching that jump out of shield by Mudomo. And like when you're in that corner, that's so scary because you can't drop shield and run through the opponent. So anything you do is going to potentially be punishable by death.
Tossing the Pikmin up one more time. Not a lot of damage racked up. But Mudomo is actually just moving around Klaatu at the moment. Unfortunately, not getting much from it. Like, Mudomo is displaying such great movement and understanding of his character and what he wants against Klaatu, but unfortunately he has been unable to find the mark, but he finds it there on the regular getup.
Yeah. Evening up the game, a game that also looked very good for Klaatu with the way that he's been integrating a lot more forward smash and dash grab, pivot grab rather, to deal with the game movement. But the fact that Mudomo is now adding verticality to his movement to go above these options and then still snipe Klaatu's head from above is helping him win neutral over and over. But just there, the micro spacing coming out for Klaatu.
Yeah, and Klaatu is doing a lot more of these retreating side Bs, or he's retreating forward smashes, and Mudomo's going to have to be really careful a lot of these times. He's just running up with that dash attack as he's doing right there. Just waiting for the time that, you know, Klaatu's just going to recognize that at kill percent and make him pay.
Yep. And we have that right now, this wonderful advantage state, this juggle by Mudomo getting already 85% on Klaatu and still racking it up, looking for the Thunder again, but these times Klaatu is now ready. He's been DIing it successfully and getting it, not only air dodges, but mixing up the direction of his air dodge afterwards, making a follow-up by Mudomo very challenging. Yeah, then we have him mix up this time the back way. And now Klaatu actually is in a very good position to take the set here if he can just find himself a kill attack. Mudomo at 91%, he finds the up smash right afterwards and just takes it. It was with